welcome to my channel. This is a new channel. This is my first upload here, and on this channel I'm going to be documenting my pregnancy. Yay! So I'm still in the first trimester, but there are just some things that I want to share. This isn't my first rodeo. I am a mother already. I have one kid. He will be 9 years old in a few months. So I've been through the whole pregnancy thing before, but I'm noticing there are a lot of differences in this pregnancy than in my last pregnancy. In my first pregnancy, I didn't document everything. I was so sick that I barely felt like doing anything, honestly. So this time around, I want to document it, just have it here on YouTube, just, for memories, and for other women who can look at my channel and maybe they're going through some of the things that I have gone through so far, and maybe just want something that they can relate to, because I know I had a lot of concerns recently about these past few weeks in the first trimester. Some things that were concerning me, and like you all who probably end up on this video, I was just looking for answers and trying to find women who have these symptoms and have this, and is this normal? And Google doesn't help at all. So if you have any concerns, just stay tuned. Maybe we have something in common. I don't know. But I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be uploading weekly and giving updates along my journey, and just, other kind of lifestyle videos. I don't know, just me documenting my life during this pregnancy. So anyway, let's get into the video. So let's just talk about the day I knew I conceived. I know when I conceived. It's crazy, but I know, because trust me, I know. And it adds up. And right now I'm currently 9 weeks pregnant, but I've been documenting ever since I knew I conceived, and I was right. The day after I conceived, I felt ridiculously bloated. Like, I've been bloated, that period bloat, before you get your period and it's like crampy and you're feeling bloated and gassy. This was different. And it was different because it was just so severe. And, I don't really get bloated like weeks before my period. Maybe like a few days leading up to it, but not a couple weeks before. So I knew that was different. And the second day after I knew I conceived, I have notes here, so I'm looking down. So the second day after I conceived, I woke up feeling so fatigued, like I couldn't move a muscle in my body. I just felt like dead weight. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what if I'm pregnant? Oh gosh. And so I was fatigued, and I was having crazy dreams. The first crazy dream I had was like something ridiculous. I dreamed about this humongous horse, like as big as a 2-story house, and it was chasing me. Just silly dreams like that. Until this day, I'm still having vivid dreams. So that was, a giveaway sign for me that I was pregnant. And here we go. The third day after I conceived, I had a bit of spotting, and it was just like 1 wipe worth of blood. But that's not normal for me, because I never spot leading up to my period. And mind you, my period is 2 weeks away. And I was spotting, and I was like, oh my God, that's when I knew I was pregnant. And that same morning I woke up to that spotting, I had a huge pimple on my forehead that came out of nowhere, and I was having cramps in my lower back and in my lower tummy. I was having cramps, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. So I waited, that 2-week wait is something else, because it's like, you're just so anxious, you just want to know already. So that was so nerve-wracking. But I went ahead and I went to the Dollar Tree to to buy those little cheap pregnancy tests, and yes, they work. I took 5 of them just to be accurate, and each one of them came back positive. I took a test, 3 days after my period was supposed to be due, and it came back positive. And I was like, all right, I knew it. I just knew. You know, after I had that little spotting, I was like, okay, girl, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. And so, but here's what was bothering me. So apparently once you've missed your period, you're already at like 4 weeks pregnant. The timing is crazy, I know. But so at the time that you would have had your period, you're 4 weeks. And just a couple days after I took a positive pregnancy test, I started spotting. And I was like, okay, well, it didn't alarm me because it wasn't heavy. It was just light pink, and I have some pictures that I can put in this video to show you. It might be TMI, but whatever, that's why you're here. So I'll insert some pictures of what that looked like. Because, honey, at first I was like alarmed because in my first pregnancy, I never spotted. I didn't spot, so I started freaking out low key because I was just like, oh gosh, like I don't want to have a miscarriage. Like I was just like, I know you're not supposed to think negative, but that's just one of the thoughts you have, you know. So I was Googling everything. I went on Baby Center, Mom's Net. I was looking at every article, every group chat, every forum you could think of that you could find on Google. I read all of them. And there were so many horror stories, like so many women experience so many terrible things. And you know, if you're not careful, you'll read into that stuff and you'll start to frighten yourself for nothing. But I had spotting. Implantation bleeding is what it was. And they usually say it only lasts 1 to 3 days and it shouldn't fill up a pad. But I'm here to tell you, every woman is different. So if you're pregnant and you're in your first trimester and you experience spotting, 9 times out of 10, it's implantation bleeding. And implantation bleeding can be heavy, it can be light, and it can last for more than just 1 to 3 days. My implantation spotting lasted for 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks. And that's why I was scared, because everything that I was reading was saying it shouldn't last that long and this and that. And I was just freaking myself out. And, you know, I couldn't go to a doctor because they won't see you when you're that early on, unless like you're really bleeding or you're in pain. Then they'll, you know, take you in like, see, what do you call it? Urgent care or something like that. They'll see you then, but so I had to wait it out, and I was just so anxious. And I was just looking, I was even looking on YouTube trying to find other moms who might have had, you know, the same thing happen to them. And I couldn't find anyone who had bled for that long and turned out okay. So I told myself, man, as soon as I go to the doctor and make sure everything is okay, I'm going to make a YouTube channel and tell these ladies it's okay. Like, you can have implantation bleeding for 2 weeks or however long, because your body is different. And for me, even each pregnancy you have is different from the other. You can't compare them, you know, like it's crazy how our bodies work, but that's just the way it is. So for any of you moms out there who are nervous in your pregnancy, try not to think so negative. You know, I know that wait is hard, you know, to get it, find your doctor and start going to your prenatal checkups, but you just gotta wait it out and think positive. And I'll tell you, there was never a flow of blood. It was just literally spotting, and it was kind of like pink, light pinkish. It had kind of like an orange tint to it, and I was like, this is weird. Like, but it was never heavy. It would never fill up a pad. It was just, it would happen maybe once in the day where I felt like a gush of something, and it would be that spotting. And I was like, man, I hope this is normal. It was just freaking me out so bad. But now it has gone away. And now I have just like the regular vaginal discharge that is healthy for a pregnant woman, you know, like the white stuff. I know it's like you're always wet and you feel gross. That's how it is, but yeah. That's just one of the things I wanted to get out there about the implantation bleeding is that, you know, every woman is different. Sometimes it can be a little bright red. Some women may have clots with it and still be okay. But it is very normal for women to have a little bit of vaginal bleeding in the first few weeks of pregnancy. So I turned out okay. I went to the doctor last week and I saw my little bean on the ultrasound, heart beating like it's supposed to. Everything's okay. So I feel very grateful. And I have a feeling it's a girl, because one of the dreams I had, I saw this little girl and I knew she was mine. And yeah, we all wanted to be a girl. My boyfriend, my son, our babies, we want it to be a girl. So I'm just hoping it's a girl. I think it's gonna be a girl. You know, we'll find out, because I'm gonna keep, y'all stay tuned to this channel, because I'm gonna keep on uploading every week my symptoms. What else? Some of the symptoms, I didn't note all my symptoms. So in the 3 to 4 weeks, sorry, this video's all over the place, forgive me. I'll have more order as I go on, but before I had the spotting at 4 weeks, in that 3rd week area, in the 3rd week until this day, I have vivid dreams. Here's a weird one. I had my tooth would ache. Like a couple days after I knew I conceived, my teeth were aching. And I'm like, is this a pregnancy symptom? It's so weird. Like, why are my teeth aching? But even like earlier today, my teeth were aching and I don't know why. It's like all my teeth hurt. I think it's because of like the blood flow, and you know, as a pregnant woman, you produce more blood. And I guess it goes to your gums. I don't know. It's just, I really don't have an explanation for it, but I heard that's pretty common, sorta. What else? Very gassy, bloated still, tender boobs. My boobs, I don't think they've grown. Like, I'm not that big here, but they are tender. They weren't a giveaway. You know, some women can say, oh, my boobs felt different the next day, and that's when I knew I was pregnant. That didn't happen to me. It's just now they're tender and sore and sensitive. They don't hurt, but like after a long day, I take off my bra. Ooh, yeah, they hurt, they ache, they feel like they're heavy. So you women, y'all probably have experienced some change in your breasts. What else? Just a few days after conception, I noticed I had dry mouth like at night though. So I had to keep like water or something to drink close to me, because my mouth would be so dry for no reason. Like sometimes I would have dry mouth going to sleep because, you know, maybe I would have my mouth open. But this time my mouth would just be dry for no reason. And I mean dry. Like, ooh, girl, you need water. And also like like right now, I have one pimple and it's really sore. And you know, the hormones are crazy. Also, starting in the 5th week up till now, I've had nausea. The nausea started in around 5 weeks. I would dry heave. And then in the 6th week, I would start to throw up. And now I've just been throwing up. And it's gross. But I'm noticing, you know, it's manageable. Like, I will wake up in the morning and have to throw up. but throughout the day, it's better. I might be queasy here and there, and smells. Oh my God, if I smell the wrong thing, I'm gagging. Off top, I'm gagging. I gag all the time now, and it's gross. I hate it. Every perfume that I had, I can't wear it anymore. It's depressing. Everything stinks. Everyone stinks. I tell them all the time, like, my family, like, ooh, what is that in your hair? Or, I can smell your breath all the way from here. Like, please brush your teeth. Please. I ain't even trying to be rude, but it's just the truth. Y'all know, maybe some of you, I don't know, everyone's different, but my smell has totally changed. I can't smell anything and nothing smells right. Only outside smells right. I want to smell nothing. Like everything I smell, not everything stinks, but when it comes to perfumes and scents, ooh, like, that. And I also noticed my mouth is so watery now. Like, and this started, I'll say like from 7th week to the 9th week. Like today I just made 9 weeks. So for 2 weeks now, for the past 2 weeks now, my mouth has been watering. I've been slobbering like a bulldog. Don't make no sense how much saliva I produce. Like I have to keep an empty water bottle next to me just so that I can spit in it. It's very gross. My saliva makes me want to gag. It's like it has this weird taste. They say it's like metallic, but it doesn't seem metallic to me. It's just like something I can't describe. It's just a nasty taste that is always in my mouth. So what helps with that is just keeping some minty gum around. And all mint gum don't even taste the same anymore. So it's up to you. Whatever you feel like putting in your mouth to just, it's like you can't run away from yourself. So you have to find ways to help soothe these symptoms. It's so hard. Like, it's rough. I cannot wait. When I tell you, I can't wait to get out of this first trimester. I'm sick of it. I mean, I'm happy because I'm grateful. Being pregnant is a blessing because so many women have struggles to get pregnant and to have children. And I'm not complaining at all. It's so rough. You get tired. I'm tired of throwing up and I'm tired of this taste. So you always have to find ways to soothe your symptoms. And for me, something sour helps. Something tangy, salty. Mint gum, spearmint gum helps for me because mint gum even peppermint gum tastes nasty to me now. But I find that spearmint works for me. Yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. But in videos to come, I'll talk about more of what I eat in a day or what helps me with my nausea, how I get through the day. What else? Just different things like that. And I will be posting every week and give y'all a bump date, what I'm looking like, what I'm feeling like, and just keep up with me until I have this little bean, this little nugget. I'm hoping it's a girl. I'm gonna just speak it right now until I have this little girl. I already have a name picked out and everything. So, I just hope it's a girl. No. And before I let you go, I want to show you what my tummy looks like at 9 weeks. Okay, now this might not be true. I would have to do it in the morning to get, the true look of it because I ate like 3 slices of pizza, a couple hours ago, so I might be just bloated. But anywho, this is what it looks like. If you're new here, please subscribe to this channel, girl. Subscribe to this channel. give this video a thumbs up, please. And I want y'all to comment, like, if you're pregnant. Of course you're pregnant if you're watching this, probably, you know. So let me know some of your symptoms. Have you had any similar symptoms to me? Have you ever had implantation bleeding for that long, or did you experience implantation bleeding at all? Do you have any weird symptoms? Do your teeth ache at night? Like, tell me I'm not alone. Someone, like, what are your vivid dreams like? Did you have a dream about the sex of your baby, and were you right? Is this your first pregnancy? You know, give me the tea. I want to know. Like, I want to know. I like to interact. Like, I want to know what other people's experiences are. So yeah, go ahead and comment down below. And I'll be back next week with another video. So, bye. Thank you for watching.